Well, thanks very much, Larry. And this technology actually works. This is great. Thank you so much. It's really exciting for me to be here today for the opening of the Energetic Learning Center. And I'm very much honored to be a part of this wonderful day today and to be here on the traditional territory of the Treaty 8 First Nations for a wonderful day. And I think the most important thing that I can do today is to congratulate all of the partners in this really exceptional partnership. We have an expression about community schools and the importance of having education be a part of the community and community be a part of education. But this is, I think, the most spectacular example that one could ever imagine of a community school where you are part of such a remarkable piece of architecture, such a remarkable sporting and recreational facility. I think this is really a brilliant move by all who have been involved in it, and having had a little bit of experience in this thing back in my hometown of Sicamous, the courage of all the partners to see this come together in the way that it has. So congratulations to the chair of the school district board and to all of the school district trustees who have been part of this decision. Congratulations, Bruce, and your council. Bruce and I are old friends from the time when he used to slum down in my hometowns in Shuswap. So it's great to see. And one of the things that Bruce, I'm sure, will remember from his days back in the 1980s was how much a difference a great recreation center made to a very small town called Sicamous, which is my hometown. When I grew up in Sicamous, there was no arena. When we were lucky and it was cold enough, we skated outdoors. But unlike me, my kids got to grow up in an arena because back in 1980 we went to referendum for the spectacularly huge amount of $1.2 million and built a recreation center which still stands today. I coincidentally got elected to the regional district at the time, so by some kind of coincidence ended up being the construction chair for the committee for the center, and remarkably it's still standing. But it made a huge difference to the lives of the kids who grew up there, including my kids who were all born in the 1980s. Our lives in Sicamous during the 1980s and 90s really revolved around the rec center because it became a place where you learned to play hockey, where you learned to figure skate, do all the things that help to make you a really well-rounded individual. So to imagine the opportunities and the lives that are going to be shaped here is awesome, and especially for you. And I've got to tell you how deeply envious I am of all the grade 10 students who are here, who have this absolutely spectacular opportunity to enjoy at least 1 year of education. I understand you're already lobbying for 2 or more years of your education to be undertaken in here, and I can imagine why. When I was in Sicamous and my kids were growing up, I got to coach hockey. And a couple of the kids, actually more than a couple of kids, who I had the good fortune to coach as my kids grew up, came to be very good hockey players. Some of you may know Shea Weber, who's the captain and an all-star defenseman with the Nashville Predators. He was from the little town of Sicamous, like 2,500, 3,000 people in Sicamous. But he and Cody Francis, who's a defenseman with Toronto Maple Leafs, again from Sicamous, and there were 3 or 4 others who still play in the AHL and who've done very well. And it wasn't because of my coaching, I can tell you, that they became great hockey players. They became great hockey players despite my coaching, not because of it. But if it hadn't been for that rec center, if it hadn't been for that opportunity for them to get out every day and to skate and to make recreation, to make athletics, make hockey, make figure skating a part of their lives, they would never have enjoyed the success that they have today. So the fact that this community came together to support this center, and now to see so many young people have an opportunity to be as good as they can be or as great as they can be at a sport or a recreation that is their choice, I think is absolutely awesome. This is a dream for this community, no doubt. I think it's also a dream for every young person who really gets to see the community in their school. So congratulations to all of you who've made this a great success, and it is a great delight to be here and to be a part of the official opening of the center. Thank you.